Hey guys, what's up? So it's me, Jordan Miller, and I'm a sexy wizard, man. Yeah.
Somewhere within the silence of sound, within the waveforms of existence, within the mashups and the versions and the source tracks of sublime being.
My friend Marissa asked me if she could do a thing about me in our school newspaper called the Viking Mirror. And I'm like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, what is it gonna be about? You being transgender. And I'm like, wow, I'm gonna let you put me on blast. That's really nice. But I was really nice about it, and I'm like, yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, I'm cool with that. And so, she almost got it finished. I'll read you what I have. It's a little bit different now, but it's a really good piece. But I'm kind of scared because of the experiences I've been through with being gay bashed at my old school. I don't think it happened at my school, but still, it's a little scary. So, this is what it reads. Transgender, as explained simply by Jordan Miller, is when someone feels as though they identify with a gender other than the one they were assigned to at birth physically. Miller, Sr., previously Jessica Miller, has known for his entire life that he identified himself as one of the guys. Hold on, I need to put on my glasses, dude. I'm like fucking blind. Hold on, I'm having issues. Adjusting. Okay. Identified himself as one of the guys. He has now stepped out to show just what it means to be a trans man. He has known that he did not identify as a girl ever since he was very young, although he didn't understand it when he was younger. With age as has come a deeper understanding of who he is. Sorry if you guys didn't understand it. It's really hard to talk and make it sound sensible. The first time I found out I was a girl, my brother and I were playing in the house with our shirts off, Miller said. I was 5 at the time, and my mom yanked me by my arm and told me that this was unladylike and that I needed to put a shirt on. I kept telling her I was a girl, unlike my brother, and she scolded me for saying that. When Miller felt that time was right to change his name from Jessica, he gave his mom the chance to rename him. Jordan now goes by his preferred name, chosen by his mother, and asks others who know him to do the same. Miller came out as trans to family and friends over a period of time with a gently good reception. However, he has faced many difficulties from closed-minded individuals. When I was 10, I was going to elementary school in Ellsworth, Miller said. One day, after school, my best friends and their older brothers and sisters ganged up on me and beat me. They kept calling me queer and other names. They told me if I ever told anyone, they would find me and do it all over again. Every year in the United States alone, there are approximately 100 to 500 gender reassignment surgeries each year, according to medicaldaily.com. However, the global number is estimated to be 5 times larger. Jordan plans on getting a gender reassignment as soon as the money is available and that he has a child. Quote, I have wanted to get surgery since I knew I could do something about it, Jordan said. When I was younger, my body felt like a prison, and everyone was holding the keys right in front of me. But now that I'm adult, I hold the keys to my cage but the cost of my operations are almost ungodly. My top surgery cost about $60,000, and my bottom surgery cost about $60,000 or more. Although many people refuse to either use the chosen name or respect preferred pronouns, Miller stands strong in the trans community. Thousands of teens and adults across the globe face the difficulty of judgments that come with being trans. However, they embrace who they are. I was born a boy in a girl's body, Miller said. One of the positive things for me is knowing that God made me for a reason. Okay, so that's what she wrote, and you know what? I am kind of thankful that Marissa was the one that wrote it, because she is a Christian person, and I'm a Christian person, and she, I, the way I see it is that she doesn't judge me for who I am, and like she's a really good friend, and she tries to understand. I don't know if she understands, but I hope she knows that I don't hate God for what he did, because I feel like he makes every trans person who they are for a reason, and I feel like that God put me on the earth to live my life and face my battles for a reason, to make me a stronger person, the person that I was born to be. And sorry, so sorry, that story kind of gets me sometimes when I read it, but you know, I think Marissa a lot, that she wrote it in an open-minded perspective, and I think because when she asked me to, if I would let her do it, she gave me a online interview, and I wrote down some pretty deep stuff about a lot of like, one of the things was unpositive, like what were the most unpositive things in your life, and I wrote down a lot of deep stuff. Sometimes I just don't think about it, because some people just can't handle that, and I, 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 I still right now I can't believe I wrote down what I wrote, and I don't feel comfortable talking about it really, but like about the time I was almost raped by my best friend who lives next door to me, because he thought he'd seized the opportunity of using a female body that was going to end up being a man anyway. But I think she handled it in the most respectful manner that any of my friends could, because a lot of my friends are kind of disrespectful about who I am. They disrespect my pronouns that I ask them to use. They disrespect my name, and they just disrespect me in general. Like, I'm a very patient person, and I have a big heart, and they just kind of use that. And she doesn't, and that's what I really like about Marissa as a friend, and I am grateful for that. But I mean, yeah, it's a really good story, and because she's still editing it and still typing it up, um, I'll read it when it's done, and I'll post it on YouTube, because it's a really good story, and I think you guys should read it.